Hey, what's up? You are watching Limitless Club, so make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And I got some interesting news. I've been out for a while, I've been busy, my schedule has been crazy, but I want to be as consistent with this channel as much as possible and come at you every week, preferably Fridays, but I can do Sundays as well. And yeah, Sundays, Fridays, and maybe occasionally Thursdays. So watch out, keep subscribed, guys. More stuff is coming. I've just been doing a lot to even get myself to this point to film. So hopefully you guys will understand that and share this video if you think it's interesting. This is kind of veers more into the entertainment industry. Why? Because Grimes seems to be making some money with those NFTs. All right, so let's look at this article real quick. It looks like Grimes, who once banked $5.8 million in 20 minutes. Let that sink in. That's $1.8 million in 20 minutes. That's insane. That's insane, guys. I don't know what to tell you. That's a lot of money in 20 minutes. Like, I can't even imagine that kind of money in 20 minutes because NFTs have that hype. You build up, and like say, like it's gonna be worth a certain amount of money. This is not something you can get every day. It's put at a certain price. The price goes up because the value goes up because the people, for some odd reason, demanded it. So as long as the people demand the price, it goes up because the value's up because the people say it's up. That's how the market works. So if I were to sell you, let's say one of my phones, lights, cameras, or maybe my watch, and I put it at $10, if that watch doesn't sell because the value is perceived low, then maybe the watch won't be bought. But if I were to sell the watch for $25, this is just cheaper, right? Then it will be perceived higher value, but not enough to buy it. Now, if I were to sell it for $350, then like, oh wow, it's being sold and it's used. This must be a really good watch. Now, I'm talking about the Apple Watch. I'm not talking about the Rolexes, but I'm just giving you an example. Now, if it was a Rolex, the big boys, right? The big boys don't wear these Apple watches, so we gotta go that route. I could sell it for maybe $10K for Rolex. This is Rolex. I'm talking about like this. These are the cheap stuff, right? Rolex is still cheap compared to other watches, probably. So sell it for $10K, and bam, you know, like, oh, this is a good deal. This is a rare Rolex watch. Why is he selling it? So I probably wouldn't sell it for that much. I'd probably sell it for more if I see the value's higher. And as long as the people see the value being high, they will most likely buy that product. But you have to put some hype around it, and you got to let people know, hey, this is not an ordinary watch. This is made. This is only one of these made, and I'm selling it for actually cheap compared to what it's worth. But I'm still selling it for maybe $100K. Like, whoa, it's $100K. You're telling me this is worth more than that? Wow. So you kind of put a value on it, and then if people bid on it from $100K, you can get it to $250K. So something crazy like that. So this is probably what Grimes did on her escapade there. Selling in 20 minutes, she says more from NFTs than she sold more NFTs than from her entire music career. That's insane. That's not actually, that's kind of sad too. But all right, it's a picture of Grimes. I actually never know what she looked like. I've seen some pictures of her on social media and TikTok saying weird things, but she's kind of in that whole transcending to like from human to like android type of girl. She's really more of a philosophical, futuristic, you know, weird person. So she's really into that kind of transcending beyond your natural human I guess potential. So beyond. So yeah, so she's kind of on that page. We all know that she married Elon Musk or dated. I'm not sure if they got married. You guys can comment below. I think they got married. They had a kid together, and she seems to be okay. She seems to not hate Elon. They seem to be getting along. Elon has a lot of kids anyway. He has a lot of wives or past relationships where he had kids. So Grimes is one of those people who he had kids with for some reason. Or some people think they actually make a pretty good couple. I thought they made a funny couple, like because Grimes is, Grimes and Elon's Elon, and thought, okay, that makes sense to me. So Grimes says her earnings from selling NFTs outpace what she earned over the course of her music career. The artist, whose given name is Claire Belcher, reflecting on her venture into crypto and non-fungible tokens in a wide-ranging interview with Wired's Stephen Levy. So she launched Warnif. If I got that right, please comment below or not. If I got it right or not, but a collection of 10 NFTs made in collaboration with her brother Mac Belcher in 2021. Now, keep in mind, around 2021, this is the same year that GameStop went crazy around January, and I was a part of that in a bit. I kind of came up to it late, but I kind of made some money a little bit, not much, but just a little bit, because I want to to see if it even was worth it, right? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Some people became millionaires, maybe some became billionaires. I don't know, but it was a huge deal. They even have a movie out. Maybe I'll talk about that movie because I think it could be good with this channel. And the NFTs bought in more than 5.8 million in less than 20 minutes. That was on my brother. Grimes said of the money she earned selling NFTs, he had a real vision, and we wound up doing one of the first big ones. It did actually change my life. Quote, end quote. When asked whether she had made more money selling NFTs than her music career, Grimes said, yeah. That's so funny. Look at this. Look at this picture, right? This is how she dresses all the time, right? Yeah, it looks like a fusion, it's kind of like almost like a modification looking outfit. Like she modified her skin or something. And she's wearing this weird mask thing. And what is that? What is she holding right there? I have no idea. But Grimes, who shares 2 children with Elon Musk, has releasing music since 2010 and dropped out of school in 2011. She released her breakout album Visions in 2012 and the critically acclaimed album Art Angels in 2015. The musician recently released AI voice software that allows creators to create voice using her voice and offered to split 50-50 royalties with users who made a song with the software. That's smart. That is smart. 2 in particular were very, very good. Grimes told Wired of used generated tracks featured her voice. There's so in line with that my new album might be like that. It was sort of disturbing. It's like, who am I and what am I here for? On the other hand, it's like, oh, sick, I might get to live forever. See, it always comes back to the live forever thing, transcending beyond the human capabilities, maybe fusing into a cyborg or a robot, or going into some type of cyberspace where you live forever, that type of thing, right? So I think that's it for the article. But I just wanted to I thought that was an interesting article because Grimes, interesting name too, by the way, seems to like the idea of collecting 50% of the music royalties for whoever creates music using her software with AI. The fact that she has that ability to even charge 50% is a good thing in a business sense, because at the very least she doesn't have to worry about some big company taking her voice. She owns the rights to her own voice. She can charge it, and if anybody uses her voice without her permission, she can, figure out a way legally maybe to like take 50% of the money. Or maybe she can set up where it's automatic. Anyone who uses this voice will automatically be charged 50% of royalties. So that would have to be a legal thing. I'm not sure how that works with copyright and voice copyright or something. She could record her voice, all types of singing styles, whatever. Put it in a file, a hard drive, and maybe submit it as a copyright of actual voice sound that she owns, and it's approved, kind of like a trademark, right? It's a trademark version of a voice. And it's her voice specifically, and I guess some software will have to figure out whose voice it is, because people have different voices, so that's going to be a whole thing to figure out. But it has to be so sensitive that I can figure out whether or not it's Grimes' voice, maybe Grimes' singing patterns, the way she talks, everything, and she can like monetize that. And maybe her children's children can benefit from that with a trust, right? Generational wealth there. And so for me, it probably wouldn't be about living forever. It would be more about me being able to have generational wealth using AI voice. And I think anybody can actually do that. I think Grimes is onto something there. I don't agree with the whole living forever thing, but if you are going to use AI, I think it might be a good idea to like profit off of it in percentages. Now you could take 25%, you could take 50%. I think 50% is fair, because it takes a lot of effort to make music in general. But if you're using somebody's voice, you gotta pay them. Come on. So I think eventually people are going to be cracking down, like government. There's going to be laws being made that, hey, you guys can't be using people's voices for profit, specifically profit. Now, if you're using it just as a joke or this or that, then you have to maybe put that as like a parody, or like this is fake in the title, kind of like what Twitter's already doing with parody accounts. Parody accounts, you can do that, but if you don't put it as it's a parody account, or if you change your profile picture to like Elon Musk or something and make crazy statements, but you have to make it very clear to the person reading it on the account information that this is a parody account, and that's how you can get over that. But other than that, making profits off of it is not good. I think you have to really ask permission from the creator, give them a percentage, make it easy, make a platform where you can make it easy to buy an AI voice for a specific project. Name the project, name the length of the project, and or the length of the voice or whatever. And it'll calculate the percentage of how much you're going to pay based on the sales. You can hook up to iTunes. You can hook it up to like a API to different softwares that it'll automatically calculate how much the original voice person has, or the creator has. So it's split 50-50. So we kind of know, and they can. Most people have their rates anyway, so it may not be 50-50. Maybe 25, 10, 5%, 1%. The person who made the song may only get 1% of the profit. It's like, yeah, I'm getting 90% of this. You taking my voice? How dare you? You get 1%, like that. But they give you permission to do it, so they can't be mad if your voice comes out on this weird song. And I do think it should be approved by like the people who have the voice, their original voice beforehand. What type of music is allowed? What type of words cannot be said, or what type of words can be said? So I think if we make that kind of stuff clear, it won't make things weird for both sides, and they can kind of see what their limitations are, what the parameters are for the original voice owner. But you have to copyright the voice, right? I think that would probably be the step in order to actually sell your voice. So for example, there's people who've died, or Disney has the rights to Morgan Freeman. I think it's Disney or some other company. I'm pretty sure Morgan Freeman sold the rights to his voice or something. I could be wrong, or maybe it was that guy who played Mufasa. What's his name? The guy with the glasses. He has a really strong voice. The guy who played Mufasa on The Lion King, and he was in a lot of other movies too. Really good voice actor. I believe he was the one who sold the rights. Yeah, I think that was him. So yeah, if anybody could think of his name, let me know. But he's a legend in the industry of voice acting, and he has sold his rights to his voice. I'm not sure how much he made or making. Hopefully, it's royalties. Maybe it's generational wealth. I would prefer that. Maybe like a big upfront cost and then royalties after. I mean, if you're gonna use my voice, you better pay some big bucks, especially for a guy like that. Yeah, you better give me the big bucks right now, right? So, I hope you guys liked that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and Limitless Club will be back for more news, updates about the market, what's going on, what are these celebrities doing with these NFTs, all right? Till next time, peace.